Yesterday I spent the whole day at the UX Salon, and I want to share with you one really interesting takeaway that I had listening to a talk by two great designers, Batel and Gali, two designers working at Wix, and they had a really interesting talk. And they kind of had this concept that there are two design philosophies. The first is kind of the airport design philosophy, which means that, airports, no matter where they are in the world, they always look the same. 75% of all airports around the world use the same fonts because they have to be super accessible and functional. People using them are from very different cultures, and they all have to really clearly understand where they have to go, how to find their way and accomplish what they need to do in this place. On the other hand, there is a complete different design philosophy, which they used the church example, because churches, even though they have the same meaning in the same place, in every place around the world they are designed completely differently to represent the community, the local community, and the customs and the aesthetics of the local community in which the church is built. And they actually showed that those two design philosophies come across even in graphic design and not only in architecture. So in product design and graphic design, they showed, for example, that Airbnb, for example, is kind of like the airport philosophy, because Airbnb serves people from all around the world, but the only difference is that the language is different, while the website still looks the same no matter where you are in the world. While different websites, for example, the websites of McDonald's, they look totally different for every country that McDonald's operate with, and it's really customized for the kind of the look and feel and how that local community behaves. They also change the product a little bit and introduce kind of local products in every country that they operate. So I think this is a really, really interesting insight. For me personally, immediately I thought about our own product, Prospero, where I think it would be a really great idea to kind of customize the way a proposal looks and written for different, location and communities, because, the business document that is a proposal, it is kind of really different in every culture. So I think that would be an amazing thing to do. Obviously, at the moment, we're just at the beginning, we're a very small team, so we don't have the capacity to do many cultural proposals at the moment. But I think this is a great idea that I noted for the long term. I think this would make our product great. But even if you're not designing a product, I think that a lot of us have a tendency, because we look for inspiration at global websites or around the internet, to automatically kind of go for the airport approach, that to make the website that we're designing or the product that we're designing, to make it look global, or for every type of user, from no matter which country or culture they come from. But I think that sometimes it's really important to choose the kind of the church approach, and to have your design not approach to every culture, but really be specifically designed for the local culture that you are designing for. So for me, that was kind of the main takeaway that I took from all the lectures that I saw yesterday. I think this is super insightful, and I'm gonna remember that in my upcoming project that I'm going to design. Other than that, been spending the day working on Prospero. I know that a Prospero update is due. I haven't been talking about that lately, but basically that's because we were waiting to see after the launch what's happening, and I can just very shortly tell you that we've been very positively surprised, because it's going better than we've expected, and so we continue the development, full steam ahead, and I will do kind of a proper update on what's going on with Prospero pretty soon. Anyway, that's all for today, guys. Hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you tomorrow.